My name is Ernesto Olivares. I'm the Education Coordinator for Jobos Bay National Estuarine Research Reserve. I coordinate the education programs that we establish, and we try to present research and monitoring in a way that the citizens and community members and students and teachers alike can understand, so they can conserve and protect our natural resources in Jobos Bay and also learn about estuarine ecosystems. And in February, we had the visit of Chris Bowser, the Education Coordinator for the Hudson River National Estuarine Research Reserve.
So, agua dulce y agua salada se mezclan. Eso es suave.
Mangroves are trees or shrubs that you can find mostly in the tropics or subtropics. They are located in places where there's brackish water or estuarine waters, or close to the sea or close to the coast. The red mangrove serves as nurseries for small fishes that are of commercial value. So these fishes, when they are in a larval state or when they are really small, they use the prop root system to be protected. In the case of services that they bring to us humans, they are in coastal areas, and in the case of big storms and in the case of big swells and hurricanes, they serve as a barrier to protect us from these conditions. So the houses that were right in front of the red mangrove, they were protected by the hurricane swell and the winds that came from Hurricane Maria. The ones that they decided to cut down the mangrove so they can have this ocean view were the ones that were most affected because they didn't have that buffer between them and the wind and the hurricane swell.
Hurricane Maria hit us on September 2017. We lost so many houses. It is estimated on 90,000 houses in the country. So those people are still recovering from the hurricane impact.
But in November, we started getting the influx of calls of a lot of teachers that wanted to come and visit the reserve. And one of the schools was the Residential Education Center for Opportunities, or what we call in Spanish, el Centro Residencial de Oportunidades Educativas.
Que hagamos la primera actividad que hagamos, sea la de calidad de agua.
The science teachers and the school director decided that we were a perfect place for them to conduct research and for us to help them in their different projects and initiatives that they had. We chose a site which was impacted by the hurricane swell and which was greatly eroded. So these students are doing beach profiles, but at the same time they are using their remote operated vehicles to try to identify also how the hurricane swell impacted those ecosystems.
We are taking a sample of water quality. It's a great experience for us. Our students, they all love science, love math. This kind of experience shows them what is the real life. Right? Not only that the class I can give to them in the classroom, taking them out of the classroom and they see the real experience, the real life experience.
And we did a same activity where the kids learn about the different fishes and biodiversity that can be found in the area that they're working.
Because this crab will actually go and it will grab a piece of shell and stick it to its body. Or it will grab a piece of rock and stick it to its body. Or it will grab an anemone and put it on its body.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Yes! Like the crazy weird Moana crab. Okay, which by the way was my favorite part of Moana. Right?
And my favorite part is when we get in the water to fish with the fish net. Yeah. We came for an investigation project and we are identify different species. For me personally, science and math help me to know everything around me and give me the knowledge about everything.
So this is one of the great projects that started after Hurricane Maria, where we have teachers and students doing research and getting to know the impact throughout science of what was the hurricane swell in our reserve.
One of the greater things that ever happened after the hurricane was that people got able to communicate with other community members. And even though the hurricane hit us pretty bad and we are still recovering, but also help us in our community relationships.
They have to do the chance to do something for Puerto Rico, do something different for Puerto Rico, especially at this time after Hurricane Maria.
Mira los jellyfish, qué espectacular. Nunca había visto uno tan cerca en mi vida. Qué cool. Mira esa cosa. ¿Cómo hace esa cosa, Miguel?
Qué duro.
Esa fue la que parecía muerta.
Está molesta.
Can I scooch in here next to you guys?